Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Victoria 2. So our population has been reunited. We have 5.31 million people now. Quite liberal as a group. For some reason there are votes towards the Republican Party. Dominant issue is outlawing slavery. I guess that means we can use Dixies now. Don't have to worry about not recruiting Dixie troops. Sphere of Influence map mode, shortcut key F. We've got pretty much all of South America in our sphere. Spanish USA, what the hell is that all about? Well, I don't like Spain too much. Spain is a great power, but they're in 7th place. Their military strength is at 72. We are at 71. Soldiers and army 35, leaders 36. So they've got a lot of leaders, and they've got some capital ships, but we have larger soldiers and army. I bet if I built some big-ass ships, we could take over Spanish USA. Or force them to release it or something. Let's see. Justify war. Take from Sphere of Influence. No. Acquire state. Place in the sun. What the hell's place in the sun? Acquire an enemy colonial state. Free people. There are no applicable states. Okay. Liberate country. There are no applicable states. All of the below is not our puppet. Any owned province is a colonial state. Acquire state. I don't like that we could get caught. Seems like a lot of infamy. Well, the colonization thing's not going to happen, so let's just wait until October and we'll focus on Mexico. I'm going to save up all my diplomacy points. And, I don't know. The Japan thing didn't seem to really do anything. Wasted a whole bunch of influence on them. Here, we'll spend 2 points just to not beat the limit. Oh hey, we can enact the following decisions. Great. The Emancipation Proclamation is the collective name for 2 executive presidential orders issued by President Abraham Lincoln during the Civil War, declaring the emancipation of all slaves in the southern United States. By issuing the Emancipation Proclamation, we will let the world know that the stakes in the present war is nothing save the freedom of all black men in the Union. Okay, the CSA... Okay, I can still apparently do this, even though we're not at war anymore. Political reform selected, outlawed. All pops in the USA that are Yankee will lose consciousness and militancy. And we gain relations with all the other great powers. And we gain prestige. Well, it lets me pass the reform, so let's just do it. We've done it. So I'm assuming that that means that we have outlawed slavery. There we go. Immigrant attraction goes up by 1%. Mother, they've opened a new store. Goody. We can also do radical reconstruction. Reconstruction is the collective term used to describe the policies, laws, decrees, and constitutional amendments and the presidential orders enacted after the American Civil War, with the goal of reintegrating the former Confederate states back into the Union. The policies centered chiefly around issues like the ending of slave power, the suppression of Southern nationalism and revanchism, and the recognition of the 13th Amendment by the Southern states. Reconstruction ended with the Compromise 1877. We're like 16 years ahead of that? Okay. When federal troops were finally withdrawn from the South, the Confederate banners lie trampled in the ashes of Savannah and Richmond, and it's time to start the Reconstruction. Average militancy is below 4%, so we are allowed to do this, and have all pops in the USA who are Dixie lose consciousness and militancy. Population, USA. So the Dixie pop. Let's sort by type Dixie. Actually, let's just sort by militancy. We've got lots of really, really highly militant Afro-American slaves. But I'm assuming that we just did the Emancipation Proclamation. I think that they stopped being slaves. Probably next month. But, okay, so if you're not African-American, let's say you're a, Dixie. Let's sort by nationality. Let's just go look at some of the Dixies. Basically, their militancy goes down to 0. Well, that sounds just grand. And we lose war exhaustion, of which we have none. Okay, radical reconstruction. It's been done. Radical reconstruction. In fact, as far as reconstruction goes, you know what I'm going to do. Infrastructure map mode. Railroads. You guys are allowed to have railroads now. I'm going to bring you into the 18th century. Okay, and the fort's almost done, so if we do end up at war with Great Britain, if they somehow manage to get involved, I don't think I'll have a very big issue. Rebel factions, we've got the American Anarcho-Liberals still there, but new store in Nashville. Oh my gosh, it's an engineer. First Evansville engineer. Ta-da! Yay! And he does show up in the artillery category. Alright, so let's see. You at maximum strength 54,000. You are 54,000. Got 8. 10. So this back row is too big. It's fully reinforced though. I might start building up a third stack. If we encourage soldiers again, I can get some more soldiers. And we can actually just build a third stack. And then we can mix in the engineers. You got a front row of 10 with an 8, 8, and 10. So we're going to stick our engineers with this army first. Grievous insults. Gain the cut down to size CB on the Chinese Empire. That sounds fine. I don't actually want to go to war with them, but okay. Okay, it's past October, isn't it? Damn it, it's not. One more month. Give me a couple artillery. Here, give me these two. You guys can go up north. Gonna do something with Japan. I want to put them on low priority. I don't really care about them anymore. We've already done this once, I think, and I don't think it really panned out for me. Alright, so siege efficiency contains 2, giving them siege efficiency of 100%. They've got recon efficiency of 100%. 4 movement speed. Pretty well balanced. Henry Beatty, he's the man. His experience, 7.5% prestige. Who knows what the hell that means, but he's not very good. I guess he could be better. Alright, it's October. We have no truce with Mexico anymore. Truce with until October 30th. 3 more days. Done. Alright. Allied with, protected by. Now, I have 2 choices. I could just fight Great Britain straight up again. United Kingdom, excuse me. Which could be good, but weakening myself. I have 95 soldiers and army points. We have 35. I mean, we beat them once before, but I think I'd rather just try this remove them from sphere thing first. So in order to do that, we would actually need to improve relations with Mexico well enough that we could get Great Britain out and then turn on them. That seems like a lot of work, but it is safer than going to war with Great Britain. Let's put a lot of priority on influencing the Empire of Mexico, and let's just increase relations with them like crazy. I could have been doing the increased relations for a while now, but basically every couple months I'm going to sink points in increasing relations until they're really happy with me, and then... and that's just how I'm going to do it. It does seem to me like the best method, isn't it? And is there nowhere that I can colonize? Still no. I'm thinking that this little blue dashed line is like letting me know that it's in range. But it doesn't tell me too much about the life rating. Create a state in North Dakota. Okay. I think that was the last state. Tying up colonial power. Okay, liberals are much higher again. Got some socialists. Homestead Act. Signed into law by President Abraham Lincoln in 1862, the Homestead Act was designed to give eligible applicants freehold titles for lands up to 160 acres in size. The act was one of several similar United States laws, all contributing to the image and perception of America as a land of opportunity and new beginnings. Assimilation rate plus 50% and immigrant attraction. Hell yeah. Sweet. Restore the academia. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that. Those are just spare artillery. International crisis. Diplomatic tension has caused international crisis in Thessalia. We have no concerns. This will be resolved in a civilized way. Alright. Let's keep talking to Mexico. Trouble is brewing. It seems that the Russian Empire has decided to back Greece in the current crisis. Alright, whatever, boss. Current crisis is at a temperature of 1. What the hell does that mean? This is all new to me. Still on the fence. United Kingdom, France, North German Federation, Austria, Spain. I don't know if I just did something by clicking on that. I have not decided who to support. I don't care. War will break out in 775 days if a diplomatic solution is not found. When this meter reaches maximum, the time for diplomacy is over. The crisis will become a war. So the Russian Empire is backing... Okay, no, I think I... Okay, so it's the Russian Empire and the Ottoman Empire. Crisis over the return of Greece's rightful territories. Yeah, I'm not going to get involved. I just don't care. I want to mess with Mexico. Hey, Pocatello gets precious metal. Yes. Yeah. Precious metals. Rise of the KKK. That sucks. Okay, you still have too many artillery in the back row. France has decided to join the crisis on the side of the Russian Empire. Alright. Backers, France. I'm not gonna... I don't have to get involved, do I? I don't care. Leave me alone. Don't you know we're busy? We just want to upgrade our forts and stuff. I just want to spend buckets of ducats on infrastructure and play Factorial. I mean, Victoria 2. We'll even upgrade the forts down in the south now. I want to go to the naval map mode, and I want to upgrade these things again if they're possible. You don't have one yet. Well, you're about to get one. And you already have level 2, so we're pretty well upgraded. Like, the infrastructure is... I mean, it can't really get too much better at this time frame of the game. Oh, you know what? I'm actually out of money. There is more infrastructure to upgrade up here. Alright, well, I'm going to take a break here. But, oh, hey, we got steam turbine. Okay, well, I want the one that increases science. Culture, empiricism. Totally. Yep. And then I want to talk to Mexico and increase relations. And I'm having to increase relations so that I can get more influence with them. I don't necessarily have to get good relations. I could spend points, but relations being negative really makes it a lot harder. Other national investors. Hey, if I build factories in Mexico and then attack them, will they still be there when I'm done? Maybe they are. Let's assume that that's the case, and let's spend some money here. Hey, look, you make coal? I want coal. I want to make coal. Here, I'll even build you some railroad. So now if I go to reduction foreign investment, can I see? Other North America, Empire of Mexico. Our investment, 2.21k, 49%. What's 49%? Okay, we have invested a total of 41%. 49% of the total amount of money that's been spent. Okay, good. So if I do that again, I need a little tiny bit more money. Let's wait another day. Here's some more railroad. Production, foreign investment, 66%. Alright, so now, when I go to diplomacy and I look at my influence with you, other national investors minus 17 instead of minus 50 or whatever it was. Total score of nation relative to our total score. Their total score is 35. Our total score is 508. I guess the bigger we are, the better we are at influencing them. Anyway, long story short, what I care about is just getting my influence rate good. It is pretty good. We've already got 46. They're their opinion of us right now is hostile. But I think if we just wait a couple more days here. Increase opinion. From hostile to opposed. Yeah, this is the plan. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to drop priority on Japan. I'm done with Japan. Let's sort by priority. Paraguay, we'll put down to the low one. Argentine, low. Low. Once they're sphered, just put them at low, get them to 100 and forget about them. So now we can gain 0.14 influence per day. So every 10 days, we're going to gain 1.5 influence. So it will not take very long to knock out Great Britain as a sphered member. And then we've got to discredit them or ban their embassy or whatever. And then they're basically isolated. They won't have any friends. That's my plan. Then I'm going to turn on them and attack them. I'm not going to sphere them, because I can't attack them that way, but I will isolate them from their friends. They're allied with Great United Kingdom, though. I wonder if I can break their alliance. Might not make any difference if they're allies. I'm still going to try it. Alright, I'm going to take a break here. I will see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.